Hey everyone, today's July 26th, 6th. I can't talk. This is gonna be off. I'm off to a great start. It's July 26th. It's Tuesday, and I'm filling in this week. This week is Music Week, so you get to listen to me talk about my music likes. Honestly, I don't have an issue with most mainstream music. I just don't really get into it. I don't have, like I said, I don't have any problems with it. I'll listen, if someone plays it, I'm like, okay, whatever. Not something, I enjoy, I'll sing along to, but I don't mind listening to it. Most of the music I like is more of the punk or the lower stuff. I'm a big fan of the do-it-yourself scene, especially. I'm very familiar with the Philadelphia and New York, Long Island area, that whole area. I'm very familiar with their do-it-yourself music scene, the punk bands. I like some ska, as you can see. I Streetlight. Some people, I don't know, arguably ska, but I'm not going to fuck with that or bitch about that. But yeah, that's the most part of what what I listen to is mostly like punk bands. I list off the names, and no one really knows what they are. But oh well, it's just what happens. I travel a lot for shows. I haven't been to a show in 3 weeks, and that's a long time for me. But, for the most part, I'll go to shows weekly, every other week. I want to do more for the local music scene up here in New York. I feel there's not much to it. There's a big step missing right now, I think, in the local scene. You'll have basement shows with like 50 people, max. And then there's nothing in between. And then you go to the huge venues with 1,500 people, and I feel we need, at least a couple 300-person venues or whatnot. And I've really looked into that, actually starting up a venue and just getting some local music or even some of the smaller touring bands to show up and play shows to hear. But I feel that of course, I'm a college kid, so I'm kind of broke. I don't have the capital to do all that. I don't have the startup costs, let alone other costs I need, such as the sound system, getting actual bands to show up. I can get the bands to show up. If any bands want to play in the Rochester area, let me know. And don't let me know, because I have nothing right now. I probably won't have a venue ever, maybe in 2 years or so, but that's still 2 years away. I don't know what will happen between now and then, but that's the truth. So I've been all over the place in 3 minutes, and I really don't know where I want to go next. But I travel a lot for shows, as I said. I went down to Richmond, Virginia this April for a bunch of bands, and then I went across the country to San Francisco actually about a bit more than a month ago, to see a couple reunions of one of the bands that got me into this genre of music, and it was really nice actually to see them. Even though they broke up when I was 6 years old and didn't know what music was back then. But it was very nice to actually, see them, and just seeing these people who grown up on them dedicate their whole life to music. And just being a part of that moment is just why I like it so much. And plus it was a great vacation. I have so many memories. I met so many people. It was such an amazing time. I don't want to list off, actual bands I like, but I'll just kind of talk about why I like some of the genres. I don't know why I like some of the genres. I just like, fast, upbeat, exciting music, stuff, you can just, move around to. I feel all the slower stuff. I'm not, a fan of it. But sometimes, you just need it to wind down or whatnot. What else? I'll listen to most things. I said, most of my music is punk, as I said, so I'll listen to some more of the lower stuff, the do-it-yourself scene. And, there's some stuff I don't like. I really don't like I don't like the current pop-punk scene right now, or the hardcore scene. I feel, especially I like pop-punk, I don't like the hardcore influences it has, because I feel like it's kind of stagnating and just destroying creativity, at the same time taking the scene a bit backwards by, it seems like it's promoting violence instead of, a lot of it, there definitely is a split in the punk scene, I believe. Some people, want, anarchy. violence and just want to, just forceful, use it to, overthrow with their own political beliefs. And yet other times, I feel a lot of people want to do stuff for their community, give back and just make sure it's a good place for everyone to live. And while there is, it's a disparaging in between the two, I feel like I side more with the second one, the community part. Especially, bands such as Latterman. I feel they've done so much against. I agree with a lot of their personal beliefs, and I like that. I like the bands that have the personal beliefs behind it. They have a statement. They go, "Hey, we don't want to deal with this, so this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it. And if you like it, join along with us." Which I feel is a lot of my mindset while trying to get back. Trying to start up a venue in this area. It's just, even though it's music I don't necessarily like, I don't necessarily agree with, I still feel, we need a good place for this area to help promote a local music scene, which isn't here. So, I believe that's all I really have to say. If people ever want to talk about random bands and punk bands, I'll gladly talk to you about it anytime. Or if you have suggestions, or hell, if you have ideas to help me out, with a venue, if you have any experience with that, I'll gladly take your opinions or whatnot. So with that, I'll be back. I might be back for a sub in a couple weeks. I don't know yet. I guess I'll kind of pop in as I like the topics. Sorry, Sarah, but that's just how I am. If I like a topic and I'm passionate about it, like music, I'll pop in. If not, I won't. So maybe you'll see more of me, maybe not. But till then, later.